Was Blessed Be the Bad Ones from the CD by the same name, and we are joined live in the studio with Mr. Dallas Moore. How you doing, Dallas?
Good, brother. How you been, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm glad to have you on the show finally, man.
I know we've been out keeping the roads hot, and it's been a while since I seen you at the David Allen Coe benefit that we put on. I just did a show with David last week, and he's doing great. And we're in the middle of putting together a whole string of tour dates together.
Good deal. Yeah,
hopefully we'll get back to Louisville together.
I saw that on your Facebook page. You played with David again. You know, I'm really glad that he was able to make it out to the benefit, and you know. He sounded real good.
Yeah, and he's even better since then. He continues to recover, and he's just doing great. And ever since the car wreck, he's been rehabilitating and recovering. And I tell you, man, I've been doing shows with him for over 20 years, off and on, and I think his voice has never been better.
Right. He sounded great.
He had time off to really rest, and man, he was just so strong and powerful in his voice the other night.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to getting out and doing some more shows together.
That's great, man. That's great. And, put in a good word for Cumberland Country if he's ever coming through, man.
You know I will.
Love to have him on the show. The Thursday before the benefit, we actually did a show around the benefit, and he actually tuned in and listened. So
yeah,
so that was great, man.
That's awesome.
Well, Dallas, we're here to talk about Dallas Moore and the Dallas Moore Band. So let's get started. Tell me, whereabouts do you hail from? Are you from the local area?
I live outside of Cincinnati, Ohio, in Morgan Township, Ohio, and a couple of members of my band live here in the area. Mike Owens lives in Louisville, and Reverend Bob Rutherford lives in New Albany, Indiana.
Right. And I got a message from Bob actually earlier this afternoon. He wanted to come by and sit in, but he had a death in the family. So
he had a funeral he had to go to.
And I told him that he's welcome to come by anytime.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about how you got started in music. How did that come about?
Well, I got my first guitar when I was 16 years old, which was a long time ago.
Okay.
And I just kind of took off and started playing, playing from there. Learned a couple songs or a couple chords rather, and started writing my own music, and then playing the music of the guys that I was already into, like Waylon Jennings and David Allen Coe and stuff like that. Yeah, that was the music that I gravitated towards. That and Hank Sr. and Elvis Presley was kind of what I grew up, but like I had never played any music. I was always played baseball and football and boxed.
Right.
Music was farthest thing from my mind other than I enjoyed it. So when I did get a guitar and start playing and writing my own stuff, that's just what I gravitated, towards. But I did go on to attended Northern Kentucky University on a jazz guitar scholarship, and I played jazz and classical music up there, and because I love all kinds of music, and it's really helped me with putting all my own stuff together in my own style.
So as they said in the Walk the Line, maybe you read those shape notes.
I don't know how good I got at the reading, but I figured out how to hit them.
Gotcha. Well, let's get started with the live song, man. Play us a live one. What do you want to play for us?
We've been out keeping the roads hot, like I say, and traveling nonstop. So this is an old traveling song I wrote.
All right.
Well, I keep on getting higher, thinking I'll learn how to fly, burning down the fast lane like a young man in my prime. And all those lonely women make a man out on the road feel right at home. There ain't nothing seems to slow me down. I'm still rolling on. Rolling on just like a river to the sea. Like an empty stretch of blacktop, I've got no limit on my speed. Rolling on one step ahead of staying stone. Rolling on. I'm still rolling on. I remember the night the lights went out in Tennessee. I hit the door running before they caught up to me. Down the road I heard them say, you'll never catch that boy, 'cause he's long gone. He's long gone. There ain't nothing seemed to slow me down. I'm still rolling on. Rolling on just like a river to the sea. Like an empty stretch of blacktop, I got no limit on my speed. Rolling on one step ahead of staying stone. Rolling on. I'm still rolling on. Tired and weary, but I can't afford to sleep. I'm still young and hungry, but I ain't got time to eat. Well, I keep on keeping on, getting by, getting it on. Nothing seems to slow me down. I'm still rolling on. Just like a river to the sea. Like an empty stretch of blacktop, I got no limit on my speed. Rolling on one step ahead of staying stone. Rolling on. I'm still rolling on. Rolling on two steps ahead of staying stone. Rolling on. I'm still rolling on. Yeah, rolling on. I'm still rolling on.
That was Dallas Moore live on Cumberland Country, Rolling On. I like that one.
All right.
All right. And you do a lot of rolling on, and we're going to talk a little bit about that later,
yeah.
about being out on the road and that kind of thing.